To me, that's just chemistry issues. AI has not been known for the best chemistry, and Chauncey he's a leader in the locker room.
Yeah, Allen Iverson's just a consistent scorer, and now Detroit is having problems because they've been starting him on the bench, and he's not really willing to accept that role. He's sitting in the press conference and says it's okay, but kind of getting a different vibe from the way that, he's putting a lot of pressure on his rookie coach to get in and start, and now they're actually going to replace Rip Hamilton, who's been there for years and years.
Won titles with them, led him some titles.
Yep, so...
Detroit, bad move in my opinion.
Dumb trade.
You're the boss, but...
Both teams, dumb trade.
What else we got?
Alright. Now we're to a section in the show called Whatever Happened To.
It's brand new. Colby never saw this stuff.
He didn't, did he?
Oh boy.
That's why I'm here.
This show's way better. Love you, Colby.
What happened to Gilbert Arenas? Anybody seen him? Probably haven't, because he has still been injured. He's expecting to make a comeback this year. He got surgery last year, came back towards the end of the season, struggled, and he has now had his third surgery within 20 months. So still having all kinds of knee problems, sitting on the bench. He hasn't played an actual game yet for Washington this year, and that might have to do with why they're tied for the second fewest wins in the whole league.
I think it's kind of also like a Dwayne Wade thing. They're blowing games because they want the first pick in the draft.
Yep, they're trying to choke it. So, and actually, some sources said that Gilbert Arenas might be well enough to play if they hadn't already basically thrown away the whole season. I mean, they're 8 wins and 25 losses, I think.
You're not getting anywhere these days.
Yeah, so they're way down. So, all right, and so that's whatever happened to Gilbert Arenas. Now you know. This is part of the show called Guess Who. Comes right after Whatever Happened To, and guess who is back? It is Mike Bibby. I was
gonna say Eminem.
But he comes back every 6 months.
Yeah.
Or so.
Okay, but okay, go ahead.
Mike Bibby's been playing for 15 years over there. He's been with Sacramento for a long time. This year he's come out, had a really good season. His stats aren't great, but he comes out. He's been a clutch player. He's shooting the 3-point really well right now over at Sacramento, and he's they actually Mike Bibby just helped them pass the Bulls today for the win. So he's doing really good. He's playing really well, being a clutch player for them. Had 30 points tonight, and even though his average 16.2 points per game, he's playing with a lot of other good guys, passing the ball, getting a lot of assists. Yeah, Josh Smith and everybody. So he's doing his role and coming out strong whenever they need him. So that's Guess Who, Mike Bibby. He's back. I'm gonna watch for that guy. So all right, one of the last things. Rookie of the Year that you might want to watch for. There's 3 big guys that came out that everybody had their eyes on: Derrick Rose, Michael Beasley, and O.J. Mayo. And Michael Beasley over at the Heat has not had really the chance to do well with Dwayne Wade and a few other guys over there. But Derrick Rose has basically led the Bulls back into a winning season. And so you might want to watch for that. He's playing point guard. He's captain of the team. He's leading. He's a rookie. He had a whole new team that didn't have any chemistry together, and they're coming out strong, playing really well, with guys like Ben Gordon making good shots, and so they're looking like a strong team thanks to Derrick Rose. 16.9 points per game, which is actually more than Mike Bibby, and 6.4 assists per game.
How many?
6.4.
Oh, he had 16 points. I was like, what?
No, 6.
That's gotta be a record. Okay.
6.4.
My bad.
But he's shooting the J though, too. So,
Shooting the J.
So you don't need to.
Can you make free throws yet? We lose the game, Rose. Should beat Kansas.
Although, did you see him break that guy's ankles? What's his face over at Sixers?
I missed it.
No.
Iguodala?
No.
That's all I got for Sixers. Dallenberg?
Old guy. See, nobody even knows his name, but he got his ankles broken right after he stuffed his shot, and then had Ben Gordon toss on that big alley-oop. It was a really good game. So, also, O.J. Mayo, not really had the same pressure that Derrick Rose has had because Derrick Rose is point guard, like I said.
And you're in Chicago. You have big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
As a rookie in Chicago.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Who?
What?
What?
No.
So, Mayo playing shooting guard over at Memphis. He's been doing really well with 19.3 points per game, which is quite a few more than Derrick Rose. Higher steals and higher 3 points per game, but again, he's not there. He's there to shoot. He's not there to pass the ball like Derrick Rose. So really, I'm looking at Rose to take the Rookie of the Year award because he's been stronger, been a stronger leader, been a stronger team player. Also, Mayo coming in with a star in Rudy Gay over at Memphis. Hasn't really had the same type of pressure that what Rose had, so he's really come out with a strong year. So next week we're going to look at possible MVPs of the year. We'll know by then who's going to be in the All-Star game, as the voting just closed last night, so we'll have those couple.
Who's in the dunk contest this year? Is that released?
Yeah, I know Nate Robinson and Dwight Howard are both there, and I want to say that maybe Allen Iverson. I don't know, a couple other, one old guy and somebody else I didn't expect.
Allen Iverson, huh?
Yeah. It's always interesting to see who's going to be there.
Should be fun.
I'm looking for Superman.
Oh yeah. He better impress again.
To make another appearance.
Yeah. You should. Is that all you got for this week?
That's all for the NBA. Yep.
All right, we'll go ahead and go to college basketball. While that's happened, we didn't get to do our preseason special, so sorry, I'm lazy. Colby got in my way. Voting for Barack and all.
Voting polls.
Anyway, so let's do it. I'll go to my top 5. I have a tie for first with North Carolina and Wake Forest. I know Carolina lost 2 games and Wake Forest beat Carolina, but it was at Wake Forest, and Carolina is the best team in the country. I don't care what anybody says. People lose, it happens. Florida lost to Ole Miss. You lose games, especially in college basketball these days. So I do love Wake Forest though. George Teague is a beast. So I just got guys tied at 1. Got Duke 2. Duke finally got that star player in Gerald Henderson. Like, they've always got good players. They haven't had a star like they used to have like Duhon and Grant Hill and not like a star to make a play. Like J.J. Redick was great, but they haven't really a star making athletic play like Gerald Henderson will. So they're back in national title contention finally. I think in my mind, always making fun of them in basketball with Coach K, and Henderson gives them that star athletic power that they haven't had in a couple of years. And then I have UConn from the Big East. Very good team, solid overall. I don't know too much about them yet. I'll look into it. They're a good team. Always been pretty solid as a team, and they're probably the best team in that conference, and that's a very good conference. It's a big thing to say. And then I have Pitt and OU, Oklahoma tied for 4. Also 2 very good teams. I don't know a lot about Pitt. I know more about OU. Blake Griffin, a couple of their guards are pretty good.
Pittsburgh's not still undefeated, are they?
The only team undefeated left is Wake.
Okay. Who did they lose to?
Pittsburgh lost to Louisville. Louisville beat them this week, actually, I think. Or last week, because, yeah, beat them last week.
A lot of big games this past weekend, huh? North Carolina.
Yeah, it was a big week.
Yeah.
So I got those 2 tied. I'm not going to that was pretty much the top 7. Other than that, one of those teams will probably win national title this year, unless there's just some crazy Cinderella story. Michigan State's good. You have your other teams that are good, Texas, but those are the class of the competition this year. Just real quick, big game tomorrow night on TV. I don't know if I can say the name of the network because it could be copyright issues. I don't want to get in trouble. Just do this little makeshift show. So Carolina Clemson.
The media.
Yeah. Media such a name. The media network, the monopoly of sports media, is broadcasting North Carolina Clemson tomorrow. It's a good game. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to say Carolina's going to win by 10 or so. I think they really got mad with 2 losses, so they'll be winning that game, I think. Just a little bit about what's going on. I think so far the Big East and the ACC, best teams in the country. I think I kind of give the Big East the edge because they're more balanced. From top to bottom, have I think it's 8 teams in the top 25. That's just complete balance all the way through. A couple in the top 10. ACC has 4 in the top 10. That's almost half of it, but that's all they have. I don't think that's all in the top 25 team. And that's from the Media Monopoly / USA Today poll. So that's that. I'd have to give it to the Big East, but the champion will probably come out of the ACC. They're stacked. Probably Wake or North Carolina. And Player of the Year we got going. To me, it's a 2-man race. Hansborough or Blake Griffin. Both great players. Both, I think, average double-doubles. Stephon Curry's kind of really, I think, shot his weight. He averaged 40 shots a game or so. You're not going to win anything. His team's not doing near enough to get him any votes. Yeah. It's a 2-man race. I think it goes to Blake Griffin just because people are tired of hearing about Hansborough. You know him. You've heard of him. We get it. I think Blake's more new. on the tongue and the mind. So I think they stay with him and give him